Right, we know how this works. Let's flip the coin. Let's check the coin. And let's keep the coin. Well done, we're paid. Congratulations, we are here. Semi-finals of the NATTS Final 4, Season 9. Yada, 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 yada. Yeah, your usual spew. What? Yes, here you got two of the survivors. As you can see, we've got ourselves a lovely setup here. We have got Chaos Dwarves. What, them again? Yeah, it's definitely Chaos Dwarves again here. The White Kniggets. And of course, who have they picked? Of all things, yes, it's the Undead team. This is the famous dead skin mask that has battled its way through an endless storm, quite literally, of opposition, including the upset win. I will face it, it was a bit of an upset against the champions of the Hooligan division, the Ogres. So let's see what tricks they have in here. You can see it's fine weather today. Quite a lot of fans have actually all shown up for this one here. But as you can see, Chaos Dwarves here. White Kniggets. They got an apothecary. 40 rolls, that's it. Meanwhile, pulling out Heavy Storm. Two Bloodwiser babes. He's got the fame. He's got everything with that and a package of crisp. And of course, you can see he's even got the free reroll. He's even bought a wizard. And now the excitement starts, and immediately, well, it's not what he expects. Right, push me, push you, here we go. Two very different styles of couches you're about to encounter in this game here. But considering what style of teams these two have had to battle their way through to get here, that's oddly surprising now, really, isn't it? Well, so far we're seeing some good solid blocking here by the Undead team. Now, there's a secret to this Undead team. They've got a brain. Now, I'm not talking about the coach, they've got one brain. They had it around themselves. And as you can see, it does wonders for how effective this team really is. There's your first KO. Easy pick up the ball. And there you go. Get another solid punch. And down goes that sucking little dwarf. And of course the formidable ghoul squad that he had in the previous battles. As you can see here, all three have, in one way or another, blodge. That's proven to be incredibly effective so far all bloody tournament. So you'd think here the best strategy he's going to have to get is something with tackle in on them. And that would be this lad. Yeah, you saw it, the Black Knight, who always wins. Well, let's see if he actually always wins this one here, because this is the day it actually matters. He's got tackle, he's got block, he's got mighty blow, and he's even got a movement up. He's even got the agility upgrade. And there's a good solid punch. And sweet bugger all, he's deciding not to take a chance and come charging in. Instead, well, the dust will fly. And then goes the wrappings on that one. So, conservative play here by the White Kniggets, something they are unfortunately got quite the reputation. However, that's the only thing, not the only thing they've got a reputation. As is well known, they are the home of none other than Brother Maynard and the choir Irresponsible, Incorrigible, and Indivisible. Yes, this is the most infamous crew, led by Brother Maynard himself, when it comes to fouling. They have quite the reputation. So I expect fine things from the good brother and his crew. But, of course, they actually have to get the boot in the first place. Undead team is, of course, having a wee bit of a trouble there. There goes an early reroll, but, well, he's taking a few chances. He's trying to make things develop. He's trying to figure out which way he wants to go. And King Arthur, well, that's what he gets when he has a sword by some, nymphomatic tart from the water thrown at him. He's KO'd. And sadly, that's actually two dwarves off the pitch. This is a great drive so far. What the Kniggets are going to have to now actually, maybe start trying to strike at this ball and do something about it. Well, there's a reroll sent away to get the tackle in. Apparently someone's been watching the broadcasts. He knows he's got to get rid of these bloody ghouls. Unfortunately, does a sweet bugger all. So a couple more blows coming in. There's my dear brother. Ah, there he is. Good solid hit. And Brian, well, he's come quite unravelled indeed. I can see parts of his entrails have been left on the field. Well, he's going to need those for the next game. Oh, wait, there might not be a next game. You might want those. This is it. And here he comes. Blessed be in his sacred foot. Well, apparently he's left his mace in his other set of robes. That didn't work. Heads up, you could have fouled that one, it would have actually worked. Oh well. Critical player, I can see why. Can't complain. Actually, I can't complain, nothing worked. Right, Undead. I've decided to readjust once again. And well, we're going the other way. Of course you are. There's a good solid fisting. Yeah, we love these fistings of dwarves. Sounds incredibly wrong when I say it that way, doesn't it? And Brother Maynard, once again, solid kick to his chops. Robes flying, sounds just about everything else. Skull in the front line. Followed by a good solid kick. And well, his apprentice is, well, truly down. Right, turn 3. Let's see what the White Kinnickets can actually do here. And quite frankly, they've got to get in and try and get after this ball here. There's possibilities. You have the mobility, you can actually start to threaten. But he's probably going to have to bring a player over the top and keep an eye on things. Well, it's definitely more push me, push you, and in the wee ugliness he does trust, and he's going to get right stuck in. That's what she said. Well, there it is. Over the top. Good solid punching, and all he gets is a bloody push again. Well, that's alright. He's keeping this well contained. And he's just waiting for something to happen. Brother Maynard, of course, feels like he's a bloody waste as well as no one falling down. Speaking of, well, there's a 1. Convenient, isn't it? Can you do that again? No? Well, bother. Well, there goes the second reroll. But he has put a good position in there, round over the top. Well, someone's going to get a piece of this one here. That's starting to look rather bad here for Sir Belvedere. Oh, zoot, zooty, zoot, zoot. He's out of there. Bell's rung. And suddenly, well, frankly, that's 3. It might only be KOs, but you kind of need them on the field for this drive here, lad. There we go. Push me, push you. Can you do that again? Sure you can. The zombies are doing an awfully good job. Well, considering that the survivors are playing the ogre team. Oh no, Brother Maynard, he's been belled again. Oh, suddenly we're down to just 7 on the field, and one of them's about to get good night, sweetheart. There's a cheeky little push away. At this point here, he decides not to go any further. In fact, it seems to make his chance here to keep up a good light screen on the side, and well, let's force the White Kinnickets to actually try and hit something. And yes, that they can do. They can do that very well. Problem is, nothing's really actually breaking the way they'd like to. But you know what? Good couple of pummelings, something's bound to break. There's an awfully risky play. It's a skull right into a block. There he goes. Dennis is no longer a menace on this field. And off with you. This is starting to look like a bloody cathedral. Right, turn 5. Well, this is actually turning out to be a quite pleasant surprise. He's not doing injuries, but I don't think he bloody cares. However, the fans definitely care, and they're They just give the gift that just keeps on giving and giving and giving. And oh, there's a blown apothecary. Well, from a miss next game to a death, you decide. Face it, either way, and he's not attending the finals, one way or the other way. And suddenly this Chaos Dwarf team has got nothing but problems. Yes, they got 99 things, all of them problems. Ah, there we go, bit more push me, push you. At this point here, the Undead team's actually looking at, you know, they could actually get away with a cheeky foul or two if they really want to. Oh, here we go. Quick blitz down. There goes another dwarf for flying. And he very gamely decides, you know what, he's just going to tuck it right back in here. He can wait a turn or two, maybe three. You're looking at that right. No, other foot, there you go. Sweet, you have to tell these teams how to do something. When it rains, it pours, yeah, you saw that right, 2 1s out of 3 dice. Not his day. And guess what, yeah, out of rerolls. And you're looking at that right. Chaos Dwarves, by turn 6, they're down 2 on the field. 3 Dwarves. And the Toolpool Centaur, nothing else. Not what he sought himself this game. Well, if he's lucky, he's got 2 cracks to actually recover those. Finally, something goes completely wrong there, but it's block on block. Everyone's favourite game. Meanwhile here, Undead team, shambling right along. Yes, I know, they don't have as much rhythm as the other Chaos Dwarf team. Boy, that's going to be a scary match if these 2 teams end up against each other. You have jazz hands versus, well, I'm not too sure what kind of hands. But certainly not theirs. They got them from somewhere. I asked the ghouls, but, you know, quite frankly to them, it's, you know, a light snack before the future box lunch. What else do you call coffins? Well, that's what happens when you have a player with 2 right feet. Some assembly required. Right, well, Chaos Dwarves will just go back to doing what they do best, hitting and hitting some more. And let's see if they can actually get some results out of these. Well, he's down having a bit of a dirt nap, but nothing else. And now it's the more riskier plays, trying to actually get at this ball, and these are not bad plays. Except that. But don't get me wrong, don't blame him, it's the play he's got to do, he's got to trust, doesn't have break tackle, he's got the agility 3, he's looking for 3s, rolls a 2. Don't get me wrong here, it's not a bad play, it's what he has to do. It's just not happening, and he's out of rerolls at this point. So, turn 7. Carefully, calm and precise, just like dulcet tones himself. And the Dead Skin Mass team, well, they have a golden opportunity here for surf and turf time, which unfortunately doesn't quite work the way they planned, but you know what, they'll take that, he's down, mark a few things up. Looks like he's getting ready here for the turn 8 scrum. Come on, get in. That dwarf's pushed around. Almost brings a tear to my eye. And yeah, well, that's kind of his day, isn't it? Well, never fear. You're going to have at least 2 cracks. You're going to have your turn 8. And of course, you're then going to have to start the second drive. He's not out. It's only 1 injury, but the apothecary's gone. It gives you 2 cracks to get your KOs back. So don't worry, lads. This one is certainly not over, but it is an impressive first half drive. Course 10 Skin Mask here, going to the school of Jim Sterling, of just pounding it. I figured, you know what? They haven't tenderised these dwarves quite enough. Not that I blame them. And there you go, Jazz Hands, he's in there. Brainless Panda. Seen that name before. And no, that's not the coach. So, not as brutal as you thought. And yeah, there you go. 4 out of 5 recommended players. Recommend alcohol. Best way to get up from a KO. Of course, the 1 out of 5, well, he preferred being sober. I don't know what's wrong with him. Clearly, he needs examination. Or is that insanguination? You figure that one out. So, easy peasy this drive should be here. But this is the one thing he's looking at that's got him worried. Yeah, he's staring at a wizard. So his return drive, he's going to have to make sure he sets it up just right to suddenly get that ball in as fast as he can before this one can do anything about it. Well, it's going to make life entertaining now, isn't it? That's what we love, an entertaining game. Not that, an endless alcohol. Perhaps the odd stripper. You know. What's wrong with pole dancing? Got to put those kids through college somehow, isn't it? Anyway. There we go, quick snap. Well, it doesn't really do anything. So it's not the riot he's hoping for. Fine. But at least he gets to do what he does best. And that's lots and lots of... And the other thing is pounding it. Right. Now it's going to be exciting finals, isn't it here, lads? And what is going to be the national anthem picked for the entire Nats? Well, you'll find out. I've been practicing. Ah, here we go. Push me, push you. This is not the excitement he wants. He wants to at least put something down. Preferably not a cat. Ah, here we go. Finally. Big hit. Does he do anything with this one? Well, that zombie's clearly defective. It's still working. There's another good solid punch. Well, Brother Maynard, would you do us the pleasure? I'm sorry. You, off me pitch, you're defective. What was that? Well, unfortunately, that costs us a good preview of Brother Maynard, you know, paying proper tribute to the Alter and Nuffle. Does he get a one back? No, he doesn't. Just how critical is this one player? Yeah, you got it. It's the bloody kicker. Now, zoot, zooty, zoot, zoot. Well, Brother Maynard is going to get another chance, hopefully, to do what he does best. But as you can see, now his biggest concern is looking deeply at our goblins. As you can see, not really a lot of skills on this lot, is there? So he's got to get this ball down the field. As you can see here by the selection of skills, he's got gods. He can do some hitting. Well, there we go. High kick. Just what the doctor ordered. That makes life a lot easier for the white Kniggets. Come on, out the rafters. There you go. Have to do something with that low-hailing grail light up there. It's becoming a wee bit of a distraction for the team. And frontline action once again. It's everyone's favourite push me, push you. Not what he wants. He'd like to see, you know, some good, you know, solid poundings. And there you go, bell rung. That's a solid start. It's not the injury he wants, but at this point here, you just want players off the pitch. Round 2. Well, that's defective. Alright lads, let's get up here with this ball and do something. And much as you hate to admit, Brother Maynard is probably going to have to start doing what he does best. Clearing the pitch off. I said pitch, not never mind. Well, as you can see here, incredibly conservative here, the Kniggets. Again, he's standing at this wizard here, and he's not too happy about it. Alright, shaky blitz here on the flank. As you can see, he's pouring it all the way in there. You can see who the target is. It's a good choice. And unfortunately, once again, you know, pretty much nigh invulnerable. Alright, Brother Maynard, pull out that mace. Show us what you can do. Unfortunately, Constable Ed here, unfortunately, he's a little early here getting the autographs. And, well, so much for Brother Maynard. Well, Who knew? It's amazing what you can do with, 4,000-year-old gold coins. You've got Constable Ed playing a fair game. Not what he wanted. I can hear the protests coming from the supporters over there. For the white kid niggets. And my answer is, well, tough titty. Ah, here we go. Just a push. Quick sip of the whiskey and coffee here to keep everything away, because boy, we're having to crash this one in. Thank you, Microsoft, you cunts. And off we go. Undead. Circling in. And quite frankly, from the view of the Dens Gate, that is a major, major threat actually off the pitch. Brother Maynard all season's been absolutely dynamite. Not today. Not today. Of course, he's gladly signing those autographs here, including what I can see over there in the stands. It is clearly, the dead skull of a wall dancer, which has been brought to us here by the Dark Elf team. Well done. I can see there in the stands there, and the calendar girl, as promised, she will be doing a full presentation and free signings at the Grand Finals. Meanwhile, back in the action here. Well, there you go, acting like an elf, double one. I shouldn't have brought up the Dark Elves, that was jinxing it right there, wasn't it? Right. There goes a double skull, the weirdest of times. Minor adjustment, and I think we're in trouble, lads. This is looking horrible. And they got him. Well, I believe we're about to discover just how cruel the fans can really be in this stadium today. There we go. It's surf and turf time. How you feel? Well, fortunately, he lands among the autograph line there for Brother Maynard. But balls free. It's in a great position for the Undead team. And the front line is once again getting right back in and making life miserable. As you can see right now here, the White Kinnickets pretty much only have one play. One. But will he actually see it? Well, like I said, it's not my team. Let's see how he does. Or perhaps he sees an even better and more cunning play. This is the NATTS. It's a beautiful hit. Only a stun, but at this point he'll gladly take it. And yeah, there you go. He's got to really roll again. And there you go. Drops the ball. That's a horrible result. And yeah, we could hear that thunder across the stadium. Oh, good God. Legs, arms, he's a stump. What have you done? Come back here, you'll bite your kneecaps off. And that's a horrible result at this stage of the game there. And there goes another one of the quiet, irresponsible. He's off the pitch. And there goes Patsy 4, living up to the reputation of his ancestors. He's quite dead yet again. Well, don't worry, he'll be showing up in the finals at this rate. Yeah, I'm calling it now. This is how this one's going here. When you see a game start to go this way, there's no stopping this one. Good lords. And then there was 6. It's 5 dwarves, 1 bull centaur. He's having to risk the bull centaur on the front line. Not the place he wants to be at this point here. Fails the Dauntless. Does get the solid punch in. But what's he going to do at this point here? Well, he's doing some good solid fistings all up and down the fit. Not the place you want to be, lad. You need to be dealing with this one. Because it's a fairly easy match for these lot to keep you nice and pinned. However, his mobility is now completely crippled with Brother Maynard's crew off the pitch. Alright, Dead Skin Mask, recognising what's going on over here, realises he's got several, quite intact players. And he recognises the threat, sees it, here's his fist. Well, there's a precious stun, he'll take that one. The Green Knight's now out of action here. And now it becomes all about dwarf control. And this is starting to look rather grim. There's another good solid punching. Well, and he's down for a while. And yeah, you can see it's starting already. Here comes the counter punching. And now these precious 3 dwarves, well, now you get to see, dwarves doing what they do not do best, which is, well, quite frankly, move it around a lot. Second fail of the Dauntless. This one does not come through very well. And you can see the desperation, double skulls on the 2 red dice. Good night, sweet prince. And here we go, turn 13. Undead, staggering back up, re-marking up all his players, but now it's going to be a casual strut down the field. And here come the rest of the lads just to make sure. Anyone else? Here we go, keep everything nice and contained. It's becoming almost routine at this point here. And this is where you start realising any kind of dwarf team here, Chaos Dwarfs being the interesting exception, not known for the speed and manoeuvrability. Now, admittedly, Chaos Dwarfs usually are the exception to this, but, well, as you can see, they're having a bit of a trouble this time. Well, King Arthur, once again, quite stunned. And you can see what's come down to here, it's all red dice. Not much chance here. Only thing I could have thought of he could have done differently here. Do the blitz with this one. He's got the break tackle. Come over here and blitz your way through. It's not a bad idea. Instead, now he's going straight for the dwarves. Because I think he sees the writing on the wall. And the writing is right now telling him, stop playing pinochle. And the rear of the play, well, as you can see here, it looks like this one's about done. And it's all about player containment. And it's becoming pretty routine at this point here. A bit of reorganising. He's going to do some decorations. Fortunately here, he's being quite the sport about this one here. No fouling going on in this one. Well, that about sums up the tale there. As you can see, he's been completely out of rerolls. Trips on the end trail. Turn 16. Well, it's the last punch he's got. It's a good solid hit. Down goes the lad. Sights the run. This time he makes it, but he's got nothing else. There we go, lads. It's done. Stamp this away. It's 2-0. Wait, who the fuck are you? You're not on the list. Well, he's got a touchdown then. Well, there you go. Shows you how topsy-turvy this game's gone. So there's the final result coming out of match day 2 here in the semi-finals. 2-0. A solid win here by Dead Skin Mask. Congratulations. Welcome to the finals. As for the White Knickets, well, you can see what happened here when, your plan A and plan B neither are actually working and you don't exactly have a plan C. Well, you can't blame them. It's just how the game ended up sorting out here. Very well played. Very well done, Brother Maynard. At least says the fans voted you. You've got the MVP. And we'll see you probably later in the, extra seasons afterwards. Finals coming up. We'll see you there. Nuffle. Bless your dice.